城市中也别有洞天哦。
是的，在这个繁忙的 KL 市中心呢，我们找到了一个非常悠闲的小地方。那这个地方呢，就叫做 Palate 餐馆了。
是的，那就是这里啦。
哇，大家可以看到非常特别、非常别具一格的风格。今天的10号风球来到这一间非常特别的一间餐厅，叫做 Palate Palette。那在我的身边呢，就是有 Palate Palette 的这个老板娘。Welcome Sue-Ann to our show.
Thank you.
Sue-Ann, may I know why did you start this restaurant?
It was a dream that I've had since I was a design student. So I've had the dream for many years.
So did you run this by your own?
No, I had a partner before. So he was the chef, and then but he's gone back to the States. So now it's me and my husband. Yeah.
So why did you name it Palate Palette? Can you tell us?
Yeah, it's actually it's quite a funny story because for many days we were thinking of what name, and me and my partner we kept fighting about the name. You know, he wanted something very cool, but I wanted something like very long name, and he didn't like it. So then he wanted something to do with palette, which is taste palette. Yeah, and then I said, but then that one's all about food, and it doesn't say anything about like the creative part. You know, what about the other palette? You know. Then my friend was right in the middle of us, said, why don't you just call it Palate Palette? Oh. And then we're like thinking about it, we're like, okay.
So actually, what does it come from?
So the first palette, which is P-A-L-A-T-E, is the taste palette.
So it means the plate, right?
No, it's like the taste palette. You know how you have like your tongue, it's got like taste senses. So it's like the palette, it's like a taste palette. So it represents our food and our drinks.
And the other palette?
And then the other palette is the artist palette.
Oh, so
you know the one with
the combination of the food
colors
and the
creativity. So it represents both.
Oh, I see.
And then it sounds the same. So it's a little bit of a tongue twister. Yeah.
Really cool. So actually, Sue-Ann, you are actually pretty active in the Go Green activity, right? So can you tell us what kind of activity that you have planned for the Go Green concept?
Well, we've had a few events. We've ran Eco Film Fest. Yeah, Eco Film Fest was organized by Eco Nights, this group. They do great stuff, and so they basically held their event here.
So it's about filmmaking, right?
Yes, but it's all eco. So it's local directors making films about something to do with
eco as a theme, right?
Yeah, and then together with that, we've also had we've also had stalls here, so people came to look at things that were eco-friendly. Yeah,
that was pretty impressive.
Yeah, it was really nice actually. And apart from that, previously we used to host this night called Green Drinks, KL. Green Drink. Yeah, it's a night that is run all in many cities in the world.
At the same time, or?
No, not at the same time. They, the country, whoever wants to represent, just picks a night. And so we used to have a lot of people who are into being green just come here for a discussion.
So Sue-Ann, can you tell us what is the special thing about your interior design and your landscape?
I think it's a little bit different from what you see in other places because everything's quite colorful and all the furniture is different. Each one is all different. Our tables are all different. And then we've got a lot of art all over the walls, downstairs and upstairs. And even our toilets, we've got like many locks.
The painters, all your friends?
Yeah. Yeah, I got all my friends to paint and I give them free food.
So, what is the price range of your food?
It's typically about 10 to 15
Wow.
Indian for food.
Quite affordable.
Anywhere from around that. And then drinks is anywhere from 5 to 30.
Wow.
Depending on what cocktails
Not
you
bad.
order.
And you actually have a lot of famous artists as a customer. Can you tell us who have visited to your shop before?
That one I don't want to say. That one I feel like I don't want to expose.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So Sue-Ann, can you tell us something about your previous events and some of your upcoming events?
We've got so many events that I cannot even remember. But one of the ongoing events that we just started recently in the last few weeks is called Ink and Drink,
Wow.
which is
So
this
what do you
night.
do?
Basically, this is a weekly event, and it's a tattoo. It's basically appreciating people with body art.
Wow.
So like people with tattoos and all that. And if they come in on a Wednesday, they need to show their tattoo and they get happy hours.
Wow.
And every month we also tie up with the studio. So for example, this month we are working together with Black Cat Tattoo Studio. So they've given us a lot of vouchers for our customers. So you get a 50 ringgit off. But at the same time, they also gave out free tattoos every week.
So you have all tattoo customers in
Yeah, a lot. And we've also got this great dancer called Nancy, and she's also covered in tattoos, and she does a belly dance every Wednesday.
Every Wednesday night?
Every Wednesday night, yeah.
And do you have any upcoming events?
Yeah, we've got quite a lot actually for December. One of them is called Mo Fire, and it's basically a reggae party, and that's a monthly reggae dance hall, party. So it's really nice, and that's upstairs.
You do plenty of events.
Yeah.
And you were awarded several times, right? And can you tell us what kind of awards that you achieved?
Few that I can think of now. I think in the last 3 years, so for 2007, 8, and 9, we were voted by Juice Magazine for Best Bar.
Best bar?
Yeah, Best Bar for 3 years. So I was
For
really
yourself,
happy.
do you have any award for yourself?
Yes, I do. I just recently got voted for. I was a finalist for AYA Awards. It basically stands for Asian Youth Ambassador.
Wow. You are young and talented.
Well, they just thought that my story was inspiring.
再加上艺术跟美食的结合呢，感觉上就好像前面的这一杯饮料一样呢，喝下去呢会让人家特
错，如果大家想要来到这边的话呢，记得来到 Palate Palette， 地点是在 BloGGers 站附近的。那我现在要用餐喽。
清高辣。